4-mile-an-hour winds and 10% chance of rain is what the radar says. I'm looking at, it's raining and blowing about 10. Still trying to decide whether I should break out the kayak. Well, good morning, folks. Welcome back to Attack Life Outdoors. We're out here in the great state of Texas. Figured we'd do a little fishing this morning. Kind of weighing my options right now. I looked at the weather last night. I went up to Oklahoma the other day to drive a buddy and go pick him up. And somehow my weather app got stuck on a town up in North Texas. And I looked at the weather, no sign of rain, no sign of wind, and didn't even realize that it was stuck on that town until this morning when I'm like, what the hell's going on? Well, got a slight mist going on, not too bad, about a 5-mile-an-hour breeze. But it rained pretty hard last night, so I don't know what the water condition is going to be like. Plan was to get out here and throw some top water, see if we can get some blow-ups. Tiny little tank here on Fort Hood, but I don't know. Well, I guess I'm already out here, so I might as well do it. Just to let you guys know what's going on. I've never really been big on the whole vlog thing, but I think I'm going to go ahead and give it a run. I've got 11 months left in the Army, and then I got to figure out what I'm going to do next in my life. Been going to welding school. I'm almost done with that, so that's an option. There's always government contracting jobs, turning wrenches. That's an option. Money's good. It'll pay me what I need to make when I get out. But it's kind of scary. It actually scares the shit out of me. But I figure maybe if I start playing with this vlog thing a little bit, I can drag you guys along with the journey so you can understand what it's like to go from doing something for 20 years and try to figure out what you're supposed to do next. Because I ain't got a damn clue. Anyway, let's get this kayak unloaded and let's go do some fishing. So this kayak here, it's my Walmart special. A lot of people told me, oh, you won't be happy with it. Go and buy yourself a Hobie. And as some of you know, I'm not a big fan of gear snobs. I get it. If you have the means, you're going to buy better equipment. But just because you got better equipment doesn't give you the right to put down everybody who doesn't. And I had one guy, he tried to defend his actions. I was like, oh, well, I'm just a gear snob because I got better gear than you and you're jealous. Like, no, dude, you're a gear snob because you got to tell everybody you got better gear than everybody else. Nobody cares. But yet, this guy, classic Facebook troll, somebody was posting a set of stabilizers that they'd come up with to stabilize kayak better. And they had a picture of them on their kayak. And their kayak was nothing special. It was a Lifetime Tamarack or Tahoma. Just cheap $200 fishing kayak. But it works. It gets them on the water. But the first thing this guy did, unprovoked, unasked for, he just gets on there, comments on their post, oh, that's a shitty kayak. Nobody asked you, dude. And of course, you know, me being the wonderful confrontational person I am, I had to call him out on being a dick. And his little brother tried to defend him, and yeah, I ended up in Facebook jail. That's okay, because I've got no problem calling somebody out for being an ass. Oh wow, fish on. You see that? There we go, that's what I'm talking about. That sucker hit it when it hit the water. A decent little fish. Oh yeah. Yes sir, and I just broke my fucking rod. What the fuck? Fucking boat flip. That is one of the downsides of kayak fishing right there. Is sometimes you just ain't got enough leverage. Man, choked it. And that's alright, because that is a H2O Academy brand rod, and I think I should be able to take it back. Oh, look at that fish. He's not huge by any means, but that's a good solid fish. And it's a solid bite. Look at that. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Alright, guy. You're going back. Thanks for playing. Can't believe I just broke my damn rod. What the fuck? Well, I guess we're gonna tie this bad boy onto the old ugly stick, since H2O Express doesn't want to play. Man, it's irritating. And here I was just talking about cheap gear and gear snobs, and well, we're heading back to the house now. Fishing was alright, not great. That pond, I haven't fished that pond in probably about 3 years. It's kind of overgrown. Some seaweed or water grass, hell, I don't know. But it was pretty thick, and made it hard for throwing anything. I got a few top water bites on the Choppo, and then I switched up to a old school torpedo. Got a couple on that. Of course, you know, I'm an idiot, and once I let my camera batteries die, and then when I put new batteries in it, I forgot to hit record. So I know I got one on there for sure, I think. I don't know. It's hard to film and fish, especially trying to figure out the fishing. You forget about the filming. The fishing's good. You do all right, because you look down after every time you throw that or catch a fish, and like, oh, yep, camera's on, I was recording, got it. It's just tough. Oh well. I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna pressure wash the kayak. Texas got a real bad problem with zebra mussels. You don't want them things spreading around. They screw up all sorts of shit. Then I think we're gonna fix the lawn more. I might mow, I don't know. Ground's pretty wet. It rained pretty hard last night, so we'll see. If not, I'm gonna take apart some reels and clean them up. Got home from fishing this morning, broke that rod. Just wanted to show y'all something. Part of the reason why I'm a fan of the cheap stuff. Got this here H2O Express. Same rod. A little bit different, a little bit newer. Not broken. You know how much I got that for? Absolutely nothing. So Academy has a pretty good exchange policy. And being that it was an Academy brand, I didn't have a receipt. I hadn't bought it within the last 90 days. But they basically told me that they will match that rod to the lowest price it's had in the last 90 days. Well, I bought that rod for $7 on clearance. That rod was a $40 rod. When they scanned it, it came up as $40, but the lowest price in the last 30 days was $29.98. Well, this rod that I just bought, $29.99. So, got me a rod for free exchange. They just kind of waived the penny difference, and I'll be out fishing again with it tonight. All right, so we got to do a little bit of fishing today. Caught a few on top water. That was pretty much the goal for today, was just play with top water. I didn't even throw anything subsurface. Well, I guess I threw a couple of soft plastics, but didn't get anything on them. Had a few blow-ups. The main thing I wanted to see was how well this Berkly Choppo does. It's basically a generic Wopper Plopper. And you know, it's got pretty much the same design, the same action. About the biggest problem that I found with it, though, is, you know, when you're throwing top water, you're generally throwing it around some sort of cover, trying to get them to come out of cover and blast this thing. And if any of these hooks snag any of your weeds or water weeds or grass or anything like that, well, what'll happen is the weeds will get caught up in this channel right here, and this will stop spinning. But because this blade right here is curved, what happens is the whole lure will start spinning, and what you end up with is your whole spool of line doing this shit right here. So you go to reel it in, and you'll get one of those right around the tip of the rod, which fucks things up. Or you'll get a little slack in your line, and it'll do it right there in the spool of your bait caster, and it's instant rat nest. I don't know. I'm not too impressed with the Choppo. Never had any of these problems with the Wopper Plopper. I mean, they look good and they perform well. I got lots of good blow-ups. Caught a decent sized bass this morning on it. And y'all saw that where I broke my rod. But I got a new rod, and I guess really the only thing you could do to counter that is to throw a leader and a swivel on there. That way, if this does start spinning, it doesn't spin up your entire spool and create any problems. Anyway, thanks for watching. Smash that subscribe button if you would like to see some more of our content. And as always, attack life. Never apologize.